About 10 years ago, some friends in the music industry and I got together to try and create this ride. We took the love of music and the love of motorcycles, which are two pretty closely aligned things, and
we figured we'd do something fun with that combination and organize a ride up to Whistler. We go through downtown Vancouver without stopping at one light, at one stop sign, at one on-ramp, off-ramp.
Play a game of leapfrog all the way to Whistler, and for a biker, how many times do you have that opportunity where you don't actually stop leaving Richmond and driving all the way to Whistler?
Just a wonderful afternoon of fun.
We're going to go through a silent auction and a big lunch and a live auction as well. A bunch of rock memorabilia, some pretty cool motorcycle stuff as well, and helps us raise more money for the bandwagon program and for the Children's Hospital. Our goal is eventually have bandwagons in almost every hospital across BC.
Actually, while we're on the ride today, a couple of our teachers are bringing in music therapists from around BC and training them on recording programs.
And we are here to celebrate many good things about music, and I can personally say that music has saved my life on a number of occasions.
Music plays a huge part in people's lives, you know. It's like it really lights people up in a way that not much else can.
Hey, why do you say it? Let's get lost.
You wake up in the morning, you realize you can't go through a day without listening to music, and music can be one of those really transformational forces in your life.
Why do you say?
I was in the hospital for most of my life, and they use music therapy as a form of physical therapy and also mental therapy.
When I'm sinking and there's nothing left to hold, no, you won't let.
There's just so much that music does for people that we, again, take for granted. That I think therapy is very important and it's done right. And there's so many great music therapists out there that can really use the magic of music to push people along to get better. And
so I went from a wheelchair to a walker to crutches, and now, you know, I'm completely independent. And while it was doing that, it was empowering me, you know, mentally, because music heals.
Living would be crazy.
There's been some incredible moments on the music side to have Rain and Chantel last year play with our good friend Megan McNeil, who we're riding in memory of this year. Megan sadly passed away from cancer this past year.
The song that I wrote about her was so much about how she fought and raising up her voice, and I think especially with illness, it's extremely important not to give up.
We wanted to create a ride that could raise some much needed funds for music therapy, and that's what we've done this year. We've been doing it for the past 10 years and have raised about 350 grand over the course of those 10 years.
Having been in the music biz for years, the therapists are the biggest rock stars I've ever met. So whatever we can do for them, we're in.
we started small and it's built up every year, and there's been so many great people that have gotten involved. And it's just inspiring for me to see this group of people with all the, the common bond and the common belief that music is an important thing and can really enrich people's lives.